WCCS and 101.1 FM. He's here to sing Beach Boys songs. He's Andrew Thompson from the Kovalchick Complex joining us this morning. I'm glad you're able to come and be with us. I know it's very busy.
It is very busy. We got our summer conference season going on, and the students move out, but the activity never stops at the KCAC. So
yeah, we had in fact the news story today about you've got the Christian Education Convention that is it's all the way through next Thursday.
They go till the 25th, and they'll bring about 3,000 to 4,000 students here for the week to take part in various competitions, scholastic type competitions. Everybody that's involved with the Accelerated Christian Education Learning System, and it's a really big event for them. It's worldwide. I think there's 16 or 17 different countries involved, including the USA, and it's a great event. It's the fourth time they've been to Indiana, so we're welcoming them back in a big way, and we're glad to have them here.
And it's great that they get to use some of the IUP residence halls to stay, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. But that's not why you're here.
That isn't why I'm here. All your listeners know that kind of a transplant from Florida, and I've been missing my my palm trees and my surf and stuff like that. So we were around the office the other day, and it seemed like a very warm day in Indiana, feeling a little bit like summer, and we said, hey, let's bring the Beach Boys.
So you looked out the window, you saw the sunshine, and you said, I'm going to call the Beach Boys.
And we're going to get them to Indiana.
And they're coming.
And they're coming. They're going to come in November on November 16th. It's going to be a 7:30 show, but you can actually get your tickets in June. June 2nd will be on sale. So, all you kids out there, think of your fathers. They probably want to go to this show.
All the kids do, too.
Yeah, all the kids may want to, too. The Beach Boys have put out over 100 million records, I believe. They're cross decades.
Yeah. It's just amazing music. It's music that is unlike any other.
It is. It's time lasting. I mean, I remember them when I was a kid growing up, and they're still going at it today.
So in November, you're going to put sand down, and
well, we'll see how IUP feels about that, but we're definitely going to have some surfboards and some beach balls, and we're going to make it feel a little bit like the shoreline in California that night.
There you go.
Everybody can come out in November when it doesn't feel like summer, and have a lot of fun.
Now, we had you in here just a couple of weeks ago talking about the Rodney Carrington concert.
We did.
And that's nearby to that date, isn't it?
It is. It's the weekend before November 3rd.
Wow.
So we have a lot of things going on in November. Probably a few more to come in December and January. So we're working on filling that winter season when when it's just not fun to go outside as much. You can come inside and still have a good time, and we have a lot of great acts. We were excited to get the Beach Boys because that's a big name, I think, for our area.
Oh, yeah.
And Rodney as well. He's doing great. Ticket sales are strong, and we appreciate, the Indiana community coming out and supporting all these acts, because it just makes it easier for me to do my job, which is to get them here.
Rodney Carrington just makes you laugh.
He does.
It's a show for adults. We will tell people that, but the ticket sales are I think they're just going to go through the roof for that. And then the Beach Boys. My goodness gracious! You talk about iconic music acts.
They are. I mean, this show is going to feature Mike Love, who's
one of the originals.
Wrote many of the original Beach Boys songs. Mm-hmm. Also, Bruce Johnston. So they'll have two of the more original members, and it'll be a great show.
The founding fathers of the Beach Boys.
They are. I mean. I think Mike Love wrote the first hit "Surfin'" back in 1961. So
wow! So they're coming. The Beach Boys, November the 16th.
November the 16th.
Rodney Carrington is the week before.
Yeah, November the 3rd.
And see, I'm so tempted to go back there and bend your arm behind your back and say, "Give it up! Who else is coming?" I know you can't say what else you're working on, but that's a very exciting thing.
Well, you never know. I mean, it might be spring. It might feel like spring or fall tomorrow. You never know what we'll come up with.
Oh, yeah? Are you trying to drop a hint there, Andrew? Are you? But that's wonderful because we think about the fall season and the anticipation. We had Hank Nur from Lively Arts, and they're going to make their announcement of their Ovations series coming up here soon. We get the Kovalchick Complex involved in so many different things. And I think it's really neat the way that the schedules work out, that you you do lean toward more entertainment events in the winter months when you're going to, and the fall months when you're in spring when you have IUP students on campus and they can come and enjoy and everything. And here in the summer months, it's not that you don't do entertainment acts, but you have the enhanced capacity to bring in conventions such as this one that we're going to be seeing unfold here before us in the next week because of just the way that the schedule works out and the availabilities on campus.
It is exactly that. There's we try to look at the calendar the best we can and figure out what fits and when. And obviously we have a good opportunity during the summer when we have some rooms available and things kind of quiet down with the hotels around the county, so we're able to fill up a lot of the area hotels and things during the summer when it gets kind of quiet. And then it gets we try to work concerts and events and different things around when we start up with basketball and volleyball coming up in the fall, and so we just try for a variety of activity. And it gets a lot of people like to do things during the summer. They go on vacation, they get out of town, so it's not as much focus on say concerts and entertainment events as it is trying to fill up meetings and conferences.
Well, that's the interesting thing. Illustrating that is the fact that there are so many people coming from out of town here for this event. Give us an idea. Andrew Thompson, by the way, is with us from the Kovalchick Complex, and we pressed him into service today. I'm so glad he was able to free up some time to come and visit with us. Give us an idea of the loadout and the setup, the number of people doing the number of things that they must do when you have an event such as this convention here that is starting tomorrow. There's a tremendous amount of preparation that must be done.
Oh, it's huge. And of course, this one's campus-wide, so between ourselves, IUP facilities, IUP conference services, the planning for this goes back almost a year. The group itself, they've been here now for about 3-4 days. They came in last weekend. They've been setting up since then to start their event on Saturday. So right now we're just loading up. We're building stages, putting in sound systems. It really is like doing multiple concerts in one day. And there's tons of facilities and rooms that they're using all across campus. All of them have to be set up and coordinated. We'll be on Saturday. They'll be busing in their first wave of registrants and they're expecting 3,000 to 4,000 people. So to kind of process all those people, you need to have a mechanism to do that.
Now, does it become a challenge for the Kovalchick Complex when so many of the people that we see around the arena in the fall and the winter and the spring are IUP students on campus, and then they go home, and you have to find people to actually help with all of this, or you have that pretty well managed right from the start?
We plan for that. We know we lose a lot of our great our student staff during the summer. A lot of them are local Indiana residents, so they don't actually leave. They stick around. They continue to work with us. We have a great full-time staff at KCAC, so during this time they all pitch in as well, and put on blue jeans and shirts and start doing load-ins and moving tables around. So, and summer session starts next week. So, we get a new crop of students in to help us. So there's never a shortage of labor, for people that want to work at KCAC because we're so much fun. Everybody wants to come and work.
Everybody wants to work for Andrew and the gang at the KCAC. And, of course, you'll have the summer construction schedule around campus to maneuver, too.
That's, I look at IUP sort of like in my old home in Florida. You could always go to Disney World, and they were changing something every single season. And since I've been at IUP here, it seems like every summer comes, and it's just a complete rebuilding effort. New buildings go up, old buildings come down. IUP is constantly changing, and it's great to see so much activity at the university.
Yeah, in fact, Miller Stadium closes next week.
Yep, they're rebuilding, I believe, the visitor bleachers and the track and
new concessions and
a bunch of enhancements to the football stadium. It'll be great for next season.
Yeah, everything closes. You're not going to have admittance to Miller Stadium starting next Friday and all the way through the summer months.
Yeah.
But you guys can handle that too. You've got a handle on everything right now, and. Well, I want to thank you for coming in to tell us about it. Beach Boys tickets go on sale when?
Tickets go on sale June 2nd, but, if you listen to Todd's show, I'm sure we're going to have some pre-sale opportunities, and you'll find them out here first.
That's true. That's true. Andrew, thanks so much.
Hey,
we
no
appreciate
problem.
it. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented as always by First Commonwealth Bank here on AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. Beach Boys, Rodney Carrington, got this convention coming. Do you have other conventions coming up in the coming weeks?
Yeah, well, in the summer we'll have 3 big ones, much like ACE. We're hosting for the first time a New Testament church. They'll be coming in July. They'll be potentially even larger in attendance than ACE. Another great one for the community because, while people do a lot of their activities at KCAC, they still have to find things to do at night and go out and eat. So we're excited. We have 3 big ones planned for the summer. That'll be great.
That's good news. Good news for Indiana County overall. Thanks, Andrew.
No.
It's AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1